guys. The honeymoon is over. I gained weight. This morning I weighed over 200.4 pounds. Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of What's Going On at Club Fred. Well, for those of you who have started to follow along with my updates, you will know that the last video was extremely lengthy, and for those of you that took the time to watch it, I really appreciate that because it takes a lot of dedication. But as I was making that video, some really good insights just came out. And if you haven't watched it and you're not interested in watching me make meatball or an omelet or even what I ate, try to find the spots where I talk about the secret to losing weight, and I talk about making friends with hunger and reprogramming your psychological response to a physiological feeling of hunger. It's all there in my video called The Secret to Losing Weight. I'll post a link up at the top. So anyway, in order to compensate for that lengthy video, today's video will be quite short. It's not always fun or easy to watch yourself and evaluate how you produce a video or even how you speak. And one thing that I notice about myself is that I speak very slowly but deliberately, and I choose my words rather carefully. But the truth of that is really this: I am not really a speaker. I am really more of a writer. In the case of this video today, I just wrote something, and I think it would be best if I just read it. It would certainly be most succinct, and I would accomplish what I want to accomplish in an economy of words and in a shortened time frame, so I don't waste all of your time and I still impart to you what I want to say. So if you'll indulge me, please forgive me. I am reading, but let's go. So after a veritable gorge fest of debauchery with food, with 10 days of refeeding and a slightly confusing roller coaster ride with my weight numbers, I have now come to the conclusion I must re-evaluate my plan and get a little bit more serious about how I'm going to maintain, albeit lose, my weight while eating. I have been eating OMAD 23-1, and as prescribed, I have done well with my refeeding and a high-fat, low-carb refortification of my body after a 75-day water-only fasting journey. And I must say, after a fantastic 75-day water-only fasting adventure. But today, this morning, my scale greeted me with 200.4 pounds. I gained a little bit of weight again. I am now out of the wonderland that I so desired, and I'm 200 pounds. Now, my lowest weight ever was a one-day dip on the scale to 192.4. So this is only an 8-pound variance from that number. And I had always thought that when I was refeeding, I would gain 6 to 8 pounds in water weight, but it's 10 days now. So it's not a water weight correction anymore. This is a slow creep. The lowest weight was a 1-day dip on the scale to 192.4. So this is only an 8-pound variance from that number, which was, in my view, a slight anomaly and can barely be counted. And otherwise, my next best number was 195.8, which means that I am only 4.6 pounds from that second lowest number that I ever saw. Just the same, I cannot allow myself to live in the 200s. No, 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 no. So I've opened up my trusty Excel spreadsheet and I'm plotting and researching all of my foods with a target on the suspected offenders that might be affecting my ketosis. I am almost out of ketosis every day, and then the next day before my refeed, I am back to medium ketosis. Obviously, I am eating foods that are not optimal, and therefore I am losing out on the opportunity for more fat burning. Of course, a caloric deficit is important, and in some ways I feel I'm eating too much. But then again, I also think that perhaps I need to tweak things a bit and maximize my keto advantage. So here's the plan. I'm going to do OMAD Keto 23-1, but I'm going to be very strict on my carbs. I'm going to try to reduce my carbs down to less than 20. So let me proclaim, from this day forth, I will excise most of the carb offenders in my diet, as well as reducing my intake of food by about 1/3 from what I've been eating. And basically, this will be kind of like an elimination thing. And if I achieve heavy ketosis and I maintain that, and I start to see a little bit of weight loss, perhaps I can start to reintroduce things. So now, after 10 days of refeeding, it's time to get serious. When I get my Excel worksheet finished and working well, I will be glad to share that with you. I'll provide a link somehow. But right now, I'm still working through it, and I want to make it work well, and I'm not entirely an Excel whiz kid. I suck at Excel, okay? I'm still learning. I've been making my own salad dressing, but I've been sabotaging that opportunity. I make it with 1 tablespoon each of extra virgin olive oil, red wine vinegar, lemon juice, mayonnaise, mustard, and then I put a tablespoon of strawberry jam in it. So quite obviously I need to quit the sugar, so the sweetness must depart. Goodbye, strawberry jam. It's been nice knowing you. Now in my salad, I've also been adding some Granny Smith apple, or alternately in a cup with cottage cheese, and I must now say, get out of my salad, Granny, and get back on the pork. The raisins in my salad are also well enjoyed, and who doesn't like a little something sweet in their mouth, right? But this is causing me to lose my salvation, and I must deny the flesh. So goodbye, raisins. Nice try. Get your sneaky ass out of here. Red, ripe, succulent, and oh, so delicious. You are a party in my mouth, you cherry tomatoes. You are sinfully delicious, and you are going to seduce me and cause my temple to fall. Depart from me, Jezebel. I know you, and you are a temptress. You cannot be trusted. Begone. You, onions, are a bittersweet mistress in my life. And if that's not enough, you delight in teasing me with your sisters, green peppers and black olive. This orgy is an abomination, and I must repent and turn from my wicked ways. Oh, avocado, you little... I didn't realize you were stabbing me in the back after everything I've done for you. Begone. Truth be told, I never liked you anyway, even though you did add a little splash to my life. Now I see your true colors. and you are not good for me. So that's my plan. Hopefully this will be a good start. And with it, I hope I can keep my total carb intake under at least 20. I will, of course, keep you updated. Today is Tuesday, July the 17th. Allow me to introduce you to my breakfast. Sort of the same every day, but plated a little bit differently. This one has the meatballs, the salmon, the bacon, the omelette, asparagus spears, blue cheese, avocado, and green onion topping it off. I have sauerkraut, kimchi, cottage cheese with green apple, and the salad with everything but the kitchen sink, including cottage cheese and green apple. There's some raisins and sesame seeds to go on top, and also my homemade dressing made with olive oil, lemon juice, red wine vinegar, mayonnaise, mustard, and strawberry jam. I have died and went to heaven coffee with real heavy cream and whiskey, lemon water, and I broke fast with some dry roasted almonds. See you later, peeps. Well, that's all I have for today. As promised, I kept it short and sweet and to the point. I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it useful and beneficial. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, love yourself, stay safe, and be awesome. Let's get started, shall we? God.